I am... Ooh. Looks like I'm live. So... I was going to start streaming at 2 p.m. and I'm going to stream David the Diver at 2. But I was like, you know what? I'm ready. Let's just go live and I'm just going to improvise. So what I decided to do was... excuse me. Getting over a cold, so my voice might sound weird. I'm probably going to cough a lot, so apologies for that. But what I wanted to do was... I wanted to just take a look at some of the weird things that I have in my pictures folder, so let's see. Let me just set something up here. I probably should have done this before, but let me get this set up. Okay. Properties. How the hell do I make it? Oh, add source. Yeah, so it's like I did, oh, image slideshow, and now it's like, there's no way to add images. Source, I guess images? No, that adds a new thing. Hold on. I swear I know what I'm doing. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. And what we're gonna do is we'll just start with... What should I start with? So I guess to introduce this weird improvised segment that I've got. I have a lot of random pictures in my pictures folder that I've just never deleted, and I've had them since like forever, since I was like I think like 13 or 14. Or no, 15. It was, well, yeah, since I got my new my laptop, my Dell laptop, which had Windows on it, and then when I went off to, I just kind of dumped things onto the hard drive and stuff, and then when I went off to college, I installed, well, first, I upgraded to Windows 10 because it was free, and then they gave me a trial for, like, OneDrive to back things up, so I just, like, I did that, I think, and then... Or no, you know what I did? Was I backed up all my photos and then I upgraded it to Windows 10 because I was able to get Windows 10 through my college. So that's what I did with that laptop, and what I then downloaded all my backups, put them on there, and then what ended up happening was, because it was, well, Windows 10, and because I got like the whole Microsoft package with OneDrive, all those photos updated with... Yeah, all those photos pretty much updated with my computer and synced to my account. So what I was able to do was basically just like keep all those photos, and then when I built my the current PC I'm using, it just backed up all my photos, and that means, hold on, trash like this ended up getting backed up, and it's like some of these images I'm like, I don't know where they're from. I'm being selective about these though, like I'm picking them one by one because I gotta be really careful about what I show. This one I know why I picked it. I made some shit post a long time ago that was I made some like weird thumbnail for it, and I put this like bald troll face in there. And the only one I could find was with this stupid like caption on it. I cropped that out when I made the thumbnail. It was a the oh boy my favorite seat like Mickey thing. Then this was also for that. Same thing. We got Mickey smoking a fat reefer, drinking some I don't know what that is. Famous Mouse. Some got some whiskey there. So cool. And then this was used for, this is like such a high quality image of this too. I don't know where I got this, but use this to make my hold on, this guy live KSB reaction. Oh, so that's the source, and then I just like edit over it. Okay, then I have things like this. I think this was my desktop background at one point. Oh no, I got this. I was part of Club Nintendo ? And whatever the new one they made was. Let me turn down the music a little bit. There we go. But like part of Club Nintendo, and I got this as like I spent my points on it. It was like an HD background, and I had that for a little bit, I think, on my computer. Then there's stuff like this. I don't know why I downloaded this, and I don't know where it's from. Like, what is this? I don't know. It's some stock photo, I think, and I have no idea where I got it or why I got it. Let's see. Oh, I do have album art, because it... did you try stream viewer? Oh, shut up. Hold on, I gotta ban somebody. There we go. Anyways, so I got, for a while, what I was doing was I was, making, like, mainly because I was into a lot of city pop, and at one point it was really hard to get it without, like, I mean, even VPNs didn't really work with things like Spotify to be able to stream it. And also, I wasn't really impressed with the MP3 quality. I like to have FLAC, especially with, like, stuff I had on vinyl. Like, it's not perfect, but it's still higher quality than MP3, so I would take FLACs, or record FLACs, and put them on my iPhone, and then play them with Apple Music, because Apple Music allowed me to play local tracks on my phone, along with the streamed stuff. And that's why I had Apple Music for a while, not Spotify, but then Spotify added a ton of city pop, this album included. Which, by the way, I really like this album. It's a really good jazz album. You know, it might not be for everyone, of course. It's jazz. You like jazz? But I like it a lot. I think 4 a.m. Got really big. Track on that album, 4 a.m. And then this is album art for Third Eye Blind. I think it's because I downloaded their songs from a source and it didn't have the album art. So I downloaded the album art manually and added it in. Oh, my roommates are just talking to each other. I don't know if I should show this, but this is like, you know, somebody got like, there was a guy from Norway who had to get sent back because he had this on his phone. But I downloaded this and I made this my Zoom profile pic. For a while, my brother was he was living in Tennessee at the time, so like we didn't see him a lot. So once a month, he liked to do a like siblings hangout on Zoom. So I changed this to my profile picture. And hopefully this doesn't get me into trouble. It would be stupid, but no. This was, I made some like stupid like shitpost birthday card for one of my friends, and this was one of the images that I used to make that. So a lot of these are more mundane, they're like just stock images. Some of them are maybe slightly interesting. This is a really crusty scan of a Pat Travers album. I had actually, excuse me, I had a cassette tape that I got from my friend in high school. Not friends with him anymore, but I still have the tape actually. And it's of this guy's album, Putting It Straight by Pat Travers. I don't know if he was super successful, but he had some pretty good music. And I think Life in London was really good. But like I recorded the tape to some like FLACs and put it on my phone, and so that it had album art, I just downloaded this and put that in the metadata. I don't think I explained it. The reason why I have these in the first place is just because even if you put the artist info, the album art doesn't always download from the like sources that some apps use. So like I just encoded this into the metadata when I made those FLAC recordings of these things, and then put them on my phone. This one was a little bit more silly because there was actually higher quality versions of it. The MP3s were higher quality than my cassette recordings on Apple Music. Anyways, this was another source image. I used this pretty recently actually to make a shitpost to put on the. There's a Calvin and Hobbes shitpost subreddit called OK Buddy Rosalind, and it's like it's so niche, but it's like I genuinely really like it. So I made a shitpost, and you'll probably see that later. But it was in response to. It was posted on a certain day of the year, let's just say. And then this was another background that I got, which was some kind of art. It's a really big image. I think it's actually 4K. And it's basically just a cutout of some art from Super Mario World put on a yellow background to make like a desktop background. Is there a watermark? Doesn't look like there's a watermark that says you made it. So that's another thing. Sorry if I don't give proper credit to all these images. It's just when I was like a teenager, I just downloaded shit off Google Images and didn't really care to note where I got them. Okay, then this image is another one of those where I don't know where I got this from, and the file name is Nassau Hall. And I don't know, probably talking about like maybe some like school in Nassau, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Coming up next. This is another source image used for a birthday card. This time one I made for my sister, and I bought some like millennial core like birthday card, and then I just like pasted on just like shit like this, so I had kid named Finger in there. Really dumb. She liked it though. She thought it was funny. Let's see. We got the Wojak. Don't know what I use that for. Just want to make sure it doesn't have any personal info. But this just looks like a circuit diagram that I downloaded from the internet somewhere. When I started off in college, I was originally doing electrical engineering, and I only lasted one semester. I was like, this is not for me. So, let's see. So next image, no, I'm not going to show that one because I used it. This was a source image for something I made on my Thanksgiving stream. That one's not as interesting. Here's a screenshot I have an Ant Dude video. Oh, well, that's why I screenshotted it. Ooh. Oh, hold on. That's a good image. What to do next? Oh, we've got this. This was a screenshot from a Vine Sauce video. Hold on. Fit to screen. We had some weird, like, frog talking about the Salvation Project. And it was like, hi-ho, time for the rapture. Let's see. I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon because it's almost 2 o'clock. But let's see. I have Windows XP Bliss. That one's not as interesting. I just used it as a background. Ooh, I have a screenshot of a Varg Skeletor stream. Horny. And that was the name of the guy in the original game, by the way. That's not a name that Joel put in. As hard as that is to believe. Let's see. Ooh, what next? I think I'll do one more. Let's see. I don't want to do that one or that one. What's a good last one to do? Oh, you know what? The OG, okay? This is a god-awful selfie I took. It was before I went to go on a little trip with my friends. It's really stupid. I took it. It's a bad selfie that I took on purpose. I just thought it would be funny, and then when I took the picture, I was like, oh god, the lighting's so terrible. There's just my thumb head sticking up. I'm like, this is perfect. This is perfect. And that's what became the, that. Alright. Cool. So... God, this music is not helping at all. Gonna change the song. Anyways, so... I'm gonna do a quick BRB, and then we're gonna do Dave the Diver. So, don't go anywhere.